This week, we are looking at bases that are larger than 10. Here, we'll look at base 12 and base 16, and then another numeration system that we haven't yet explored. In base 12, there will be 12 digits, and that's true for any base that the number of digits is equivalent to the base itself. So the digits will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the first 10 digits, but we need two more. So we need a digit for 10. We'll go to the letter A. That will be equivalent to a 10. And then B for 11. There's no 12 because remember, in any base, you're including 0, you have one less. The digit value is not ever equivalent to the base name itself. So in base 12, we'll have the ones place. And then remember, 12 dots exploding to the left, we'll have the 12s place. I'm writing these in base 10, so you can recognize it as a value of 12. And then the 12 times 12 place, which will be 144. At this point, when the bases get large, you might consider using a calculator, which on the midterm will also be allowed as long as it is not a cell phone or communication device. So if you multiply 144 times 12, you have the 1,728th place. If you multiply again by 12, you get the 20,736th place. And so you can see in base 12, the place value gets very large very quickly. Let's take a look at just one example. If I were to give you the number 1, B, 3, 4 in base 12, what I would be telling you is that you have one dot in the 1,728th place. You have B dots in the 144th place. Remember that B is equivalent to a value of 11. So you would have 11 in this place. All right. And then in the 12th place, you have a 3. And in the ones place, you have a 4. If you wanted to find the total value of this number, you would add it up as 1, the 1,728. You would have 11 of the 144s. Again, recommend using a calculator. 144 times 11 is 1,584. You have 3 of the 12s. I can do that in my head. That's 36. And you have 4 ones, which is equal to 4. This gives you a grand total of all of these added together. Let's see if I can do this. I'm getting 3,352. So that means the number 1, B, 3, 4 base 12 is equal to 3,352. Let's look at base 16, but not do it necessarily an example. In base 16, we'd have the ones place, the 16s place. The 16 times 16, I believe, is the 256th place. I need my calculator at this point to kind of figure out what's next. Times 16 is the 4,096th place, and so on to the left, each time multiplying by 16. But the digits themselves, well, we would need 16 digits. So we would, again, need 0 through 9. Let's get started with that. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the first 10 digits. We need 6 more. So we need a 10, that's A, 11, B, 12 is C, 13 is D, 14 is E, and then lastly, 15 is F. We won't go to 16 because we're in base 16 itself. So in this particular case, I would want to be familiar with the idea that each one of those letters I might have to count up to figure out the value of the number itself.